Nigel Henderson, speaking for SME Alliance Limited, SME at SME Alliance Limited. My email address is nigel@hendersonhotels.com or on Twitter @amoglyn. Discussion about RBS this afternoon. I have been a victim of RBS GRG, or what was previously the Specialised Lending Services, and quite recently it has been confirmed that we are victims of fraud, with leading counsel having given an opinion that we do have a case to pursue against RBS for fraud. One of the difficulties that we have encountered over past years is the fact that we have had civil legal action against RBS, but they have managed by fair means or foul to ensure that our case was dismissed. It is now the fact that fraud does not prescribe. In other words, there is no time limit, and this is the only option available to us now for pursuing RBS. I specifically want to address my fellow Scotsmen who may be in a similar position to myself, and that is that we have over recent months been in very close contact with our MSP, who in turn has discussed our case with the Chief Prosecutor in Scotland, the Lord Advocate. It is a fact that we would benefit from having more people come forward who have similar complaints against RBS, and if all these complaints through their MSPs were collectively put to the Crown Prosecution Service in Scotland, in other words, that is the Crown Office, then the Crown Office cannot ignore if there were to be a whole raft of complaints against one bank, which is RBS, and if all those complaints were of a similar nature. Therefore, I would urge anyone who may be watching this and who lives in Scotland to contact their MSP if they believe that they have a serious complaint against RBS, and ask their MSP to get in touch with the prosecuting authorities, and also to get in touch with my MSP. Anyone who is in that position, as I say, I've given my contact details at the start. Please get in touch with me and I will be happy to direct them to my MSP so that you or your MSP can make contact with him and approach the Crown Office in Edinburgh. There is no doubt that RBS over many years has conducted its affairs in what can only be described a fraudulent manner, and the very fact that they have been prosecuted and found guilty with a criminal conviction by the American Securities and Exchange Commission indicates that they had no compunction about conducting their business in a fraudulent manner, and whether it was defrauding the world at large with LIBOR rigging and Forex rigging and any other rigging of financial markets, or whether it was taking action against customers who were unknowing victims of their conduct. This bank needs to be brought to heel, and if it can only be done in Scotland initially through the criminal service, then that is why I'm making this appeal to any Scots people there. I understand that the Crown Prosecution Service in England and Wales is very reticent about pursuing any cases. That is not to say, of course, that in future there will not be a case or cases pursued against RBS in English and Welsh jurisdictions. But with the Scottish legal system being wholly devolved from Westminster, I believe that this is our best chance of getting some traction for criminal prosecution against the bank. Please get in touch with me if you wish to pursue this any further. Thanks for listening.